But you know what? He's a legend, and he's a guy who's had a gigantic career. And he was one of these when he was in his prime. He's one of the scariest guys ever. One of the most exciting fighters ever. When you went to see a Chuck Liddell fight, you knew that someone's going to get their fucking ass kicked, you know, and it was going to be brutal. You know, he was going to smash somebody. He was going to get a hold of you. He was going to kick you and punch you and smash you. I remember the first time he knocked out Randy Couture. It was like, oh shit, he can knock out Randy. I mean, Randy had been in there with Pedro Hizzo. Randy had been in there with Maurice Smith. Randy had been in there with big, strong, knockout, high-level kickboxer heavyweights. And they hadn't knocked him out. But to get in there with Chuck, and Chuck blasts him into orbit with one punch, it's like the way he could knock dudes out, there was very, very few human beings that could stand in front of that guy when he blasts. But like a lot of guys who have a very particular style, once your reflexes start to go a little bit, once you've taken too much punishment, you don't have other ways to win. The more ways you have to win, the more unpredictable you are, the more successful you're going to be. So a guy like GSP, he doesn't even hardly get hurt. I mean, he got hurt by Matt Serra, but he got clipped, and he says he took Serra a little bit lightly. But if you're the type of guy that nobody knows what the fuck you're going to do, whether you're going to shoot and go for a takedown, or whether you're going to stand and bang, if you're cautious but you know when to attack and when to move, you got to be like always one step ahead. It can't just be run in there and brawling. And Chuck was so fucking good at running there and brawling. He had such a good chin. He was such a good counter puncher. You know, he kind of based his whole style on that. And because of that, he was one of the most successful guys and one of the most exciting guys. But, you know, that's not the style that allows you to keep going deep into your 40s. Like Randy Couture, he's got a safer style. Like he stands with guys, but he just wants to get a hold of your ass. He wants to get a hold of your ass, press you up against the cage, beat the fuck out of you, kick your knees, kick your legs rather, knee you in the legs, elbow you, punch you, get that dirty boxing going, and then hopefully get your ass on the ground, beat the shit out of you down there, and then choke you. You know, I mean, that's how Randy's rocking it these days, especially like in the Coleman fight. Whoa, that's loud.
Sorry.
In the Coleman fight, you get to see him, in the Coleman fight, like he had a totally different strategy. Beat Coleman standing up and then took Coleman down and choked him. You know, he's diversifying, adding more shit to his game. I think if Chuck had done that in this fight, he would have been, a lot better off. But I think he hits so fucking hard, and he's so used to blasting guys and has so much success that it just feels good to him. And once it starts going, he just chases these motherfuckers down. He wants to blast them. But Franklin caught him with that really well-timed right hand, and he caught him overcommitting. So Chuck was moving forward, and he just catches him with that counter. So even though it didn't look like the hardest punch in the world, Rich is a hard puncher, and Chuck was moving forward. And so it was a hard shot, man. It busted open his lip. Did you see what his lip looked like? It looked bad, a big cut. So it wasn't like a shot that shouldn't have dropped him. That shot could have dropped anybody. That was a hard shot.